Hey everybody, welcome to Backroads Angling. I'm not sure if you can see me very well. It's pretty early in the morning, but we're getting an early starter because we're going to do some topwater fishing. So I made a new lure. There it is right there. And what I was thinking when I made this lure was I wanted a hybrid between a Whopper Plopper and a sprinkler frog. So the Whopper Plopper body with this ploppy swim bait tail in the back. So the way this video is going to work is I'm going to walk you through how I made this bait and then come back here and we will try the bait out and we'll see if it works, and if not, we'll make some modifications and we'll try to catch a fish on it. So I'm using a piece of basswood for this, 4 inches long, really soft wood, floats well, good for shaping. I'm just going to use my carving knife to do most of the carving work. Let's get going. Just short of 4 inches. I think I'm going to cut it off at 3 inches. I think we're about ready to put the hook hanger in. So I think I'm going to go with a wire hook hanger that goes all the way through the bait this time. Center's probably about right there actually. I'm just going to try and draw where I think that hook hanger should go. That's pretty close to center, isn't it? Just start out very slowly. And that is where our wire hook hanger is going to go. It's going to have to be fairly deep, so. Okay, so you can see I got it pretty much where I wanted it. We've just about got 2 of the 3 loops done. See, the line's going to come from here. The hooks are going to be here. As soon as I put the super glue on, we're going to have a nice solid little foundation here. I got some 120 grit sandpaper and we are just going to go to town on this, and it won't take us long to smooth it right off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to smash this weight down. It's a nice thing about these little split shots that they can smash down into whatever shape you want. Here we go, that looks pretty good. Put the other hole right here. Probably have like between 1/4 and 5/16 ounce of weight in there, roughly. That's probably enough. I don't want to go overboard. I want this to ride high in the water. Fill it in with super glue. Alright, so I've added the weight, and I may not look it, but it is smooth, and it is right about where I want it to be. I'm just going to spread a smooth little coat on there. Alright, here it is. Sealed with super glue, and we're ready to do some painting. Alright, that does it for base coat number 1. Some of that flake in there. It's okay. There we go. Now we just got to mix the 2 parts. Okay, I think that's it. I think we dry overnight and then we're ready to put the tail on. Okay, so here we are about 24 hours later from when I put the epoxy on. So now we're getting to the exciting parts. We're going to put on the ploppy tail back here, and then tomorrow morning I plan to go out and try it out, and hopefully it will work. Alright, first the O-ring. Okay, so I grabbed a swivel. There we go. Now we need these little spring-loaded plastic holders, bait holders. There. See, so that I can actually spin that right onto my swivel. See, and that will turn. That's going to allow the tail to turn, hopefully. So I just got this old swim bait that's all blown out, you can see. And I'm going to repurpose it. I'm going to cut, I think, about right to there. So one thing I see right away is that this is hollow. That might be a problem for this little bait holder. Okay, there it is. Now just a treble. I think I want a big treble on this. Alright, so we're probably going to have to make some modifications once we get on the water, but this is pretty much the finished product that I had in mind for this bait. So we're going to start trying to catch a bass on this and just testing it to make sure it swims properly. Usually with these builds, I don't get it right the first time and I have to go back and modify something, so I'm assuming that's what I'm going to have to do. But if it does plop properly, we'll try and catch a fish in this blue-green algae infested cesspool over here. If that doesn't work, we'll try some other ponds, okay? So while it's low light, let's get this done. Okay, so this is the grossest water. Holy cow. Look at how gross that is. I don't even want to stick my bait in there. Let's see if it swims. Oh man, I'm nervous. Oh my gosh, it's doing something. It might be working. It looks like it's doing something. It's got a wiggle to it. Oh, there was a bass right there. Bass hit it very first cast. A bass hit it very first cast. I can't tell if the tail is plopping like it should. Yeah, there it looks good. There, I got a fish. There's our first fish. Sweet. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to kill him. Heck yeah. We didn't hook him very good, but small little bass. First fish. Okay, let's get some more. There, it looks good. There's one. We got another one. Sweet. This could be fun, folks. Another smaller one. There are bigger ones in here than that for sure. This could be fun. That single hook you can see got him just barely. That's going to be a problem maybe. I don't have two hooks. There's another smaller one. There we go, folks. Number 2 on our little Whopper Plopper hybrid there. Can you hear that? Makes a nice gurgling sound. Gosh, it looks good. Dang, that looks good. It's got a little shimmy to it, which kind of makes it look more natural. There's one. Got one. Fish number 3. Not having too much of a problem hooking them on that middle hook. Nice, fish number 3. I think we'll get a bigger one here. There we go. Bait's out. All right, 3 fish already. First 5 to 10 minutes. Nice. We've already caught our first fish on this. We're gonna fish for some bass. See how they like it. They obviously seem to like it. And then we're gonna try wipers and white bass. There's one. Saw him coming, saw him waking on it. Sweet. A little better. Maybe a little better. Sweet. That one hook is getting them, not by much. It's not hooking them super well. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he's gone. All right, I wanted to show you that one, but it'll be even better once we get the better tails on there. This swimbait tail is really worn out. I didn't know how it's gonna work, but it's kind of doing okay right now. It's serving its purpose, but We can do better. See if anybody's down here. Oh, we missed it. Phew. This is awesome. This is awesome. We might get him this time. Oh, I got one right here. Oh, lost him. Man, they seem to like to be underneath this nasty blue-green algae scum. Seems to be where I'm getting all my fish. I don't know if they're being out in the middle or not. Focusing my efforts here on the shoreline. Oh man, I saw him come off the shore. Yes, that's a decent one. Man, did you see that? He just cruised off of that bank. Let's look at you. Getting a little bigger. I want to wash my hands off, but I'm not going to touch that water. There's got to be one back in here. Come on. There he is. Oh, dang it. Holy crap, that was a nice blow up. Man. Man, that one looked good. Gotta keep it in the water as long as I can because a lot of these are hitting right at the shore, right in front of me. Got one. Man, slaying them. Similar size, and most of them were just barely hooking. That one's just barely hooked. One hook got him. There we go, he came off. Smaller one. What is that, 5? Sun still hasn't come up yet. Still time to get a few more. Ah, sun, go away. Dang it. The sun's gonna ruin it. There's one way over there. Way over there. Stay hooked. Stay hooked. He was clear across there. He's gonna throw this hook. Keep him down. Got him. It's one of the bigger ones I've got. There we go. Look at that. We got him hooked pretty good actually. He's not going anywhere. There, I got him. Nice fish. Back he goes. What do we got, 6 or 7 on this? It has been about 30 minutes. Huh. Got him. Sweet. This one's staying down a little better. What do we got here? Oh yeah, that's the best one. Oh yeah, that's the biggest one of the day. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Heck yeah. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Look at that. That's a nice fish. He's got that thing all up in him. Oh, it can't pop right out. Sweet. There we go. That's a nice one. Man, oh man, what a morning. I'm so jacked. The adrenaline's flowing after seeing this bait get wiped out by these bass. Let's just not lose it now, okay? Let's just not lose the thing. Maybe I should quit while I'm ahead. There's one. Yeah. Sweet. Nice strike. What do we got here? Spotted bass, maybe? Oh, largemouth. He absolutely munched that. He munched that homemade plopper. Here we go. First fish of the morning. Homemade plopper strikes again. And there's a lot of shad hanging around, so there should be a lot of fish. Oop. Oh, there's one. Oh, crap. Oh, dang it, that was a good fish. I had some grass on my lure. Gosh, dang it. Did you see that fish? I hope I got it on camera. That was a big fish. I don't know if it was a spotted bass, but if it was huge for a spotted bass. I saw him come off the bank. Spotted bass? Oh yeah, nope. No, that's a largemouth. Saw him come off the bank. Let's net him just to say we did. Just to say we did. He got it too. Largemouth. There we go. Whoa. Okay everybody, so I just showed you the bass fishing portion of this video. I think it went about as well as it possibly could have. I think we had like, I don't know, 10 or 11 blow-ups. Ended up catching 8 fish, I think. But I wanted to show you one more thing, and one more thing that I think makes this little plopper unique and pretty cool. So I've got this little fluorescent swimbait tail on, and we've seen how that plops and gurgles and makes a lot of noise. But one of the cool things about having this bait holder on here, this little spring-loaded thing, is that you can remove the tail and you can customize this lure any way you want. And I've got a couple tails here I'm going to try out real quick just to see what kind of action they are. I've got a rage swimmer. You could take any swim bait. I mean, there's so many different swim baits on the market. You could take your swim bait, and ones that have small tails, big tails, ones that make different sounds. So I've also got a curly tail grub here that I'm going to try out. It's going to be more subtle. It's not really going to make a plopping sound. It's just going to kind of slither through the water. I thought that might be unique. But you could think of any kind of soft plastic tails that you want to try, and that would change up the action of this thing. And I think that's really cool because you can customize it to your needs. We know how this big swim bait tail reacts. It makes a big ploppy sound. Let's try a rage swimmer here. How much of the tail you put on there can really change the presentation. Okay, so let's see what a rage swimmer looks like. Oh yeah, it's doing something. It's a little bit more subtle. It's not quite as loud. It's not loud at all, actually. I'm really interested to try this curly tail grub. I've maybe got too much. I might have to pinch off some more of this. Maybe got too much of that tail on there, but oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Look at that. So now it's not plopping at all. It just has a nice slithery tail on it. Okay, everybody. So there it was. I got the little curly tail grub tail on it. I'm gonna cast around a little bit more with this around this little pond and see if I can catch a few more bass on it. I think we've already demonstrated that it works pretty darn well. The bass really like it. I really want to catch a wiper on it. I took it out once and tried it. The wipers weren't around. They weren't on top at that time, but I'm gonna keep trying to find the wipers, and when I do, I think we're probably gonna hit a couple on them, but I don't wanna be overconfident, but I think it's gonna work based on the action, based on the way it looks. So yeah, if you have a name for this bait that you think I should give it, please put it in the comment section. I already have a name in my mind that I wanna give it, but it hasn't earned that name until it catches a wiper, and then I will give it the proper name. I will be back at you soon with some more bait making videos. I have one particular bait in mind that I'm gonna be making in the coming weeks that I think is gonna be really effective for the white bass. So I appreciate you watching. I will catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye. First cast after I did my outro, I got one. Got him. There he is, little guy.